Hi everyone. I hope you're all really good. Getting the chance on this Friday to read some cards, tuning into the collective of our energy and see what is in store for us heading towards the weekend and into the Easter for 2022. So, as always, calling in our higher selves, calling in my angels, my guides, my spirit family, my soul family, calling through the divine goddess energies and priestess energies and the divine masculine and divine feminine energies. Before I begin any session or any recording, today the energy of Ishtar is very prominent with me. I have not connected with this specific goddess, high priestess energy before. I have connected with a lot of goddess energies, and these are all aspects that we have within us. So this is letting me know that this aspect of Ishtar, she is a goddess of fertility, sexuality, and stepping into her power. She does not there's no timidness about her energy. I'm getting as well like the Kalima energy too, fierce, strong backbone, head held high, standing into her power and time to act. So when I connect with goddess and priestess energies, there is a lot of different aspects within each and every one of them that they can attune and bring to us. And Ishtar energy is for me showing me and guiding me that it is time for us to act. So, with that in mind, maybe there is going to be a blessing being brought through for us all towards the end of the reading, which I always do and channel through light language. I picked some cards for the collective as well to see what is in our energy and in any insight that may be brought through for us this week. Regardless if you're coming across this on my YouTube channel and it's, April is past and it's any time of the month, you will find that if you're coming across this recording at a specific time, there is a message that will be relevant to you. All my work is quantum energy, so it surpasses the linear time. So when you're listening to it and in your present moment, you'll receive exactly what you need at that time, any information that's been coming through. Nothing is ever coincidental, nothing is ever random, and our guides, whether you are aware of it or not, are always working, nudging, and guiding you. So there could be a message for you today that is going to really resonate with you. Also, when I bring through and channel light language, that's a beautiful high frequency energy, and this will open up whatever needs to be released within the body and activate as well. I am blessed with the gift of being able to activate gifts within people, helping ground their energy into Gaia, into Mother Earth, and activating their gifts within the DNA in the body. So the first card I picked is Dreamer, and with the goddess Ishtar energy will be with us throughout this. So this is all about stepping into our power. So with that in mind, the Dreamer card. So you can see there, he's just come out from a doorway from another world, another realm, a portal, another dimension, beginning into a new world, the new beginning, a new chapter. In the background, you can see with my light, there is Archangel Raphael. He is the guardian angel of healing the physical body, healing the mental, energetic body. This card is very poignant. He is surrounded by roses. So Archangel Raphael wants his presence to be known, that he is with you right now should you choose to call upon him. He is a powerful archangel to help hold space for you if you are experiencing any physical symptoms right now, any physical dis-ease, any pain within the body, any reoccurring illnesses within the physical body, or if you are experiencing uncomfortable ascension symptoms, which can be, flu-like symptoms, ringing in the ears, aches in the body, just complete fatigue, complete exhaustion, call upon Archangel Raphael. He will help support your body and assist you through as you navigate through this. Water is very, very important. Drinking lots of water, being in water. That's why I have my beautiful Mama Sea salt baths. You can check them out at mamasea.ie. Salt water, sea water is very important for cleansing and clearing the energy systems of the body, resetting the body, supporting the body physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And my beautiful salts also, I when they're made, they are blessed with gorgeous light language, and when they are mixed with water, it activates that beautiful energy through them. There is 4 different salts available for bathing in, and there's 3 different body scrubs. So if you don't have a bath, shower, that's Pomona, the goddess of fruits. That's a beautiful coffee scrub. So there is plenty of options there available. So you can check them out at momaseed.ie. But anything with a salt and those beautiful botanicals, essential oils, they will help ground your body, bring the body back into a centeredness and balance. Also, the mental body. So this is to do with our thought processes, our belief systems, how we are feeling and thinking, how we are thinking about ourselves and our place in the world. All of this may be coming up right now to be addressed, to be challenged on some level. And if you are struggling with any of these issues, call upon Archangel Raphael. He will surround you with his healing emerald ray. He is a green ray called the emerald ray of light. When I call him in through my energy work, intuitive healing, I feel his energy moving through like a beautiful soft breeze. And his energy will work in whatever aspects of the body is needed at the time. His twin flame is the Mother Mary energy, and they are, the representation of the divine masculine and the divine feminine energies, and they're a very powerful union as a twin flame. I have had the opportunity recently to work with both of these, coming through me, working with a client, and it was incredible to witness and be part of. So this is all about nurturing, loving, healing, holding space for yourself right now. Surround it with roses, love. Surround it back into the heart again. Am I coming from the head or am I coming from the heart? Listening to the heart. How do we do that? We slow down, we breathe, we bring ourselves into our present moment awareness, and then we can call upon our angels and our guides for support. When we are still and when we have a centeredness and calm, that's where most of our insight comes from. That's where our resonance and our knowingness comes from. That's when we really get an insight as what step is the best step to take next for us. Also, beautiful companion in the picture. He's a little doggy, a beautiful connection with nature and comfort. Our pets, our animals, even being out and watching wildlife. That is also another wonderful way to ground our energy and connect and calm. Having a beautiful pet, holding them on your lap, them being beside you. There's non-judgment there. You're just in their space. They are happy to be in your space. And there's a beautiful centeredness that happens in that energy. Very much the last while I've been very drawn to horses. I keep seeing white horses everywhere, and horses are a sense of purity. Horses also have energetically huge vibrational field in their heart, and even being close to horses or anybody that works with horses will recognize this, the sense of contentment and peace and centeredness that you will receive when you are around horses as well. So that's coming through to be noted. Time as well. It is time to act. It is time to start your new chapter. No more waiting around. A new start, it reads in the card. Trust yourself, push your fears aside, and it's time to take a leap of faith. So no more procrastinating, no more waiting around, no more waiting until you're ready, until the right moment. It is time for you to act. If you want something in your life, it is time for you to get up off the bum and go and move on it. So it's a positive time for getting things done, moving forward with projects. There's a huge sense of a go ahead. Sometimes it's time for us to rest and center. This energy that I'm getting for the next coming week into Easter, it is time to act. which I often don't get. There's a lot of times for us to just be. This is saying this is time for us to go after our dreams and what it is we would like to manifest and bring into our lives. I'm having a sip of green tea. Okay, the next card is the Knight. And there she is heading off in direction on a horse. I'm just mentioning the beautiful horses. So passionate, confident, charismatic, and restless. So there is some things that need to be done this week. There is some things that maybe people, you're getting that restless. Sometimes we can feel frustration or agitation. We need to get something done where it's like a bee in our bonnet. That's the kind of energy I'm feeling this week. That, sometimes we have time at home and we go on, a big spring clean and clear out drawers and clear out everything. I can see a lot of people wanting to do that this week, wanting to throw out a lot of stuff that's no longer um, um, of support or of any use in the house. So a big clear out. So when we're clearing out, we're making room for the new. And as within, so without. So it's very simple. If we're clearing out a room, like I definitely could do a clearing out my office space here. We're clearing that out. And then we have got more space. We can see, okay, I would like to, get something else to put here. I need something here. This is no longer working for me in that area. I need to change and shift that. That's not functioning anymore. Maybe I need to get something repaired. Maybe it's not worth repairing. Maybe it's worth letting go and throwing out or recycling. All of this is, what's happening outside of us is a mirror for what's happening within us. So within ourselves, maybe it's because we are clearing out old thought processes, old belief systems, old relationships. Time to readdress and look at some relationships, look at our relationship with ourselves, how we are feeling within ourselves, how we are treating ourselves. Maybe it's time to let some things go, some thought processes, some belief systems that we're holding that are no longer serving us. Maybe it's time to feed our body more nourishing foods or do something, for the body, something to support the body. Maybe it's taking a massage. Maybe so it's all of that. So as within, so without. So there's a lot of time now this week I'm getting to get stuff done. So if you have been putting stuff off, for example, I've been saying to myself for so long, I'm going to book a reflexology session. This is the week this is going to happen. Or I want to book the gym and the pool. This is the week it's going to happen. So there's going to be a very fast energy. So this is very fast. This is a very fast turnover. Also breakthroughs and results about things. So if you've been waiting for news about anything, you've been waiting for a bank loan to come through, a mortgage to come through, something with the legality, waiting for news around something. I'm getting all of this is starting to manifest and act is happening. Action is happening this week, which is very important because a lot of what we have been planting the seeds in the ground, putting our ideas in, putting the work in. Now it's it's sprung. The shoot is coming up and it's opening its first flower. That's what I'm being shown this week. You are going to see and get to taste the fruits of your labor that you may have been laying down for quite some time. So a lot happening, a lot being released. It's like fireworks, explosions, finally getting breakthroughs. This will also represent within ourselves. So maybe you've been waiting for some time to have a breakthrough within yourself. Maybe there are some things that you've been working on within yourself in your journey. This is the week where you're going to feel that, aha, I get it, I understand now, or the breakdown. So the breakthrough always comes with the breakdown. So when we break down, we're initially releasing, surrendering, letting go, purging that which is no longer aligned with us, either through tears, through screaming, through letting it out, whatever way it needs to come out at that time. It's through the emotional body. And after that breakdown, then comes the insight, then comes the breakthrough. Okay, I've let that go. That is dissolving in my awareness. And now it's time to bring myself into a new awareness with more love, more joy, more happiness, whatever it is we're looking for in our lives right now. So there is huge energy happening. It's on our fingertips, it's tangible. So a powerful, powerful week for that and for manifestation of that. I also picked Cycle of Increase. So they were my three Oracle tarots, and this is another one I've picked, and that is Increase. So all of this is going to bring us more of what we've been looking for. More love, more wealth, more abundance as well. Abundance is something that many people struggle with, and money is an energetic exchange. That's it, end of. So any blocks in money is a block in an energy within the body. It can be held within our belief systems, it can be held deep within the subconscious mind also. However, when we can learn to surrender and when we can see that money is to do with our feelings of worth or feelings of deservability, there is a sense of surrendering and trusting that the universe is going to take care of our needs. If I release the blocks, the belief systems that I'm holding within me, that I am unworthy or I am not enough, it may not be in your conscious awareness, but when you look deeper and sit within yourself, quiet and calm and center, and ask yourself those questions, something will be revealed to you. And usually these stem from our childhood, from our upbringing, where maybe there was a lack of money, maybe parents were fighting over money, maybe every month when the bills came in, there was a row in the house and the mortgage and the electricity and all of those really challenging aspects of living in the 3D. So all of this will have an impact on some level in our bodies, in our mindset, in our mental bodies, unless we choose to release it from us. And that is sitting with those emotions, allowing yourself to feel them and see them and allow them to move out of you. And when this happens, then you begin to recognize your worth. Then you begin to feel your truth, feel that the abundance is within you, and it's like you become a magnet for more. So there is going to be some wonderful breakthroughs around abundance this week also. So I'm getting as well, some people are going to get some unexpected good news this week. Again, if you've been waiting for good news around getting a bank loan, money, a windfall, or there is some affluent opportunity to receive money this week, and open the heart I receive with love, because giving and receiving, it should be the same flow. I think, with a lot of, I know in Ireland here, a lot of the upbringing is that, we're great for giving, but we're not taught to openly receive. It's nearly like we're running away from somebody giving us a gift. However, in doing that, we are saying to the universe, I am not deserving of that gift. I am unworthy of that. And when we give, we feel good. When we buy something, or we make something, or give a gesture to somebody with love, we give it to them. We see their face. We see how happy it's made them feel. That in itself is a gift. So for us to receive from other people, we ought to not deny that as well from them. So they've gone to that effort to buy something, to give something to us. Open your heart and receive thankfully. You don't need to get back and get something else. I'm getting Mrs. Doyle. There's a program, Father Ted. If you're not from Ireland watching this, you might not know it, but Mrs. Doyle is, trying to buy cups of tea for her friend, and her friend is trying to pay for the cups of tea in a coffee shop, and they end up rolling around on the floor. That's what I'm seeing here. The row over who's going to pay for the coffee. So it is the same. We allow ourselves to receive, and then we don't need to give back to that person. There'll be another time, another place, and we will be able to pass that on to that person and allow them to feel good. So this is the card I'm getting around this, the yin and yang, the balance, finding the balance, giving and receiving. And when we learn to do that, when we learn to openly receive and be grateful and thankful for that, that allows a lot more. So I'm getting an energetic release. So I'm saying that allows a lot more then to come back to us, and that allows us to begin on that pathway, that flow back to abundance. Because abundance is just like, I see it like a waterfall, a golden waterfall flowing down through the body, receiving, allowing every cell to receive that abundance. But if we have blocks along the way, if we're trying to shut out on even unknowingly, it stops that beautiful flow. And then what happens is the abundance is not coming in, and we're getting frustrated and we don't know what's wrong. And we're trying harder and harder and harder. We're working more hours, but it's still going out. So you will know if you have an abundance block, because even if you're working overtime, even if you're working so hard, it just seems to just flow through the fingers. And that's not how we ought to be living our lives at all. So that is coming up just to be addressed and bring into your awareness right now. I have picked 2 cards from my light language pack and my Akashic library. I'll just have another sip. So the Akashic library is to do with our journey. The Akashic library as well is to represent within ourselves. So we have when I work with intuitive healing, and I connect with clients, I connect with their higher selves, I also, with their permission, can tap into the Akash. And the Akash library is our soul's library. So you're tapping into their higher self, their soul self, and you can tap into all of that information that the soul wants to bring through. Many lifetimes as well can be come up in sessions, or past lives can come up in sessions. So today this card can mean a lot of different things depending on the energy that is behind it. And today, with Ashtar's energy with me as well, I'm really feeling that this Akash library is to do with issues that may be coming up right now within your field that may not make any logical sense. So sometimes even, you might hear of people that have really struggled with phobias, and they may have done a lot of hypnosis, they may have done a lot of therapy, a lot of tracing and tracking back through their life, and there may not be any logical reason that they're aware of where these phobias came from. What I'm shown through the Akash and the library within the body, within the soul, I see a lot of, with some clients, I can see a lot of other lifetimes, past lifetimes, just laid out in front of me. I see a lot in visuals. And this can also bring through traumas from other lives that you have stored within your soul memory bank in the body. So sometimes, I'm not going to go into too much depth about that right now. It's quite unique and individual for each client. However, if you are experiencing phobias, if you are experiencing thought processes, or some people even dream about a lot of people they don't know, there's a lot of things that they can't logically make sense of. This is the soul's memory coming up now to be cleared. So we're not only clearing our own traumas in our own, so, this lifetime, my name is Mairead, this is the body I'm in. I've grown up in the northwest of Ireland. That's, with my family, my lifestyle, all of those have brought me to where I am today. However, the soul self of me, which I call the higher self of me, there is many other aspects of that is just being brought more and more into my awareness the more work I do within myself. And it's all energy. So the soul self of me knows my expansion, knows everything about me and all the different lives I may have had, and knows that if there is unhealed traumas in those lives, I can carry that within my DNA within me right now. So this is why it's so important that we don't have to, the mind likes to attach and label everything. The heart holds the huge space of love, and the soul resides within the heart, and the soul knows our worth. So when we can begin to override the ego and we can begin to move into the heart, I always come from a place of resonance of knowingness. So anything that comes through me is from a place of knowingness. And, they say telepathy is not from here. In my experience, it's from the heart. It's an intuition. It's a knowingness. But what happens is the ego wants to label and attach, wants to know why, what's this, pick apart and dissect everything. But what initially that does is that just keeps you round. I'm being drawn to the wheel behind me, round like the hamster on the wheel, round and round and round and round and round. So when we move out of the ego, when we move into the heart space, when we connect with our heart, we are connecting with the essence of our soul. There is so much love, there is so much surrender, and there is so much letting go in that. There's also a sense of trust. I don't need to know all the answers to everything. Our minds are very limited while our soul is very expansive. So, this is why it's very important, I feel, that when we can begin to quieten the mind, move into the heart space, move into connecting with our soul, this is where a sense of surrender and expansion comes from. We feel our way through our traumas, we don't think our way through them. So we don't even need to label what it is that we know has happened to us in this lifetime, unless we feel we need to voice it, we need to be heard, we need to be seen about it. We can feel our way through it. Okay, so feeling, the emotional body knows what it needs to do to let the traumas go. So if there is phobias, if there is past life stuff within the body, it might not make any logical sense up here. It's not making any sense. It's nonsense. That's the word. No sense, nonsense. To the mind, to the human mind, allow it just to move into the heart. We don't need to label it, but I feel it. I feel there is something here. I don't know what it is. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't need to. I surrender this over to my heart. I surrender this over to my higher self to be held in absolute love. Because at the end of the day, it is so simple. I'm being shown now the yin and the yang. It's either held in light or it's held in the shadow. In So where are my emotions? There's nothing wrong with either. It literally says nothing has gone wrong, but where am I going to hold this? So I'm going to hold this. This is anything that is painful, anything that is uncomfortable, anything that makes us feel fearful is just not held and is needing to be held in light. And when we shine the light on the dark, regardless of how dark it is, if we light a match in a dark room, the darkness starts to dissolve. And that's exactly what happens. We don't need to know the ifs, the buts, the whys. We don't need to get into the mindset. Actually, what happens is when we get into the mindset, it can make things seem worse and more aggravated because the mind is starting to look for solutions and answers to things it just does not know. When we move into the heart, I don't know what's going on here, but I allow myself to feel it. See you and I love you. It'll dissolve, and then the mind will naturally, that whatever that is, that tape that's playing will start to dissolve also. There's a lot of aspects and a lot of layers here, but I hope I am making it in sense in layman's terms. It's quite difficult at times because when I am connecting, I'm connecting with energy. I'm not connecting with words or thoughts or sounds. I'm connecting with the resonance of energy. So it's very high vibration. So putting words onto it kind of brings that vibration down, but it's important that I do that so I can relay the information that's coming through. So I hope I am making sense and that you can resonate and understand that. Okay, let me see. There is one more card, or there is only light. So I'm going to prepare to get ready for a little blessing and healing. Manifestation. So that card has come up already. This is a week for powerful manifestation, bringing through exactly what it is we would like. And we have heaven's support with this as well. There's a huge amount of energy coming through as well through the sun. So the golden sun, the light codes of the sun, also getting Metatron's energy, also Seraphis Bay energy coming through here. Allow yourself to open up and receive. Okay, so it's allowing yourself to receive this week as well. Good things are coming, but if we don't open ourselves up and receive them, then how can they're going to pass us by and go to somebody else? It's time to open to receive. And there is only light. So all about finding the light within us. Beautiful picture, lots of light codes on that as well. I can see the crystalline temples in the background also. So there is only light. So I'm just going to bring through a nice healing. I just have another sip of my tea. And if you are watching this on YouTube and you are interested in the work that I do, please follow me on social media, Nurture Healing Room. I have some sessions available, quite limited, but for private one-to-one soul readings and intuitive healings are 90-minute sessions. If you'd like any information, let me know. You can email me at nurturehealingroom, NURTURE, healingroom@gmail.com, and I'll pop that in the link below. You can also check out my souls at mamac.ie. I also have some beautiful, fully downloadable programs available. My recent one is called Coming Home. It's a 6-module program with 18 guided healing, light language meditations. Very powerful, very transformative. And if you would like information on that, just send me an email. Until I get my webpage up and running, my new webpage. So just inviting you now just to take, close your eyes if you're sitting down or lying down, and just allowing yourself just to center and take some nice breaths in through the nose, filling the lungs, the tummy with air. So feeling a lot of blissful, peaceful, calming, kind energy flowing through right now. So just by listening to my voice, bringing through the light codes, will allow this energy to flow to exactly where it needs to go within you now. Connecting with your I Am Presence, your higher self, your team, your ascension team, your angels, the archangels, your guides, your star family. Yorono soa kua yorono te o soloro no toa. Io ne orono sono dai orono tu e o katai orono tu sono to akua. And breathing and receiving. It's like a beautiful, gentle wave of light now washing down over you, down through the crown, through the mind, through the face, through the throat, and rolling across the tongue. Iaku no rona site te roto kua kua I rono sui o ano rono toa. Sighing on the out breath, allowing any tension, any tightness, any restriction within the body now. Just breathing into that. Yakneoroto, sono takatayoroto te, kusaneoroto e kuselorotoa. Ayorono se tekatayoroto yoanotua. Ai roto sotatai roto sotokui o ate ronoto a ako sele rono so ate roto sotakatai roto e sekatai roto sono e setekate roto sonoto roto sonoto a. Rolling down the base of the spine and dropping now like droplets of cool crystalline light down through the spinal column, in through the root chakra, and cleansing and clearing inside the spinal column through each and every vertebrae. Crystalline diamond light. Eoroto sui o aiorotoa. Eakosonoto rotoa. Eakua kuni urona o ano sonotai urono soa. Iakatakate rotoa wanoa. Iatakate roto sotakate o ai o ano sonota. E o quano rono sonotete roto so ai. Breathing now, rolling across the neck, across the chest, across the upper back, the shoulders, down through the ears, the jaws, rolling down the arms, the elbows, and out through the fingertips, rolling inside the heart, filling the chambers, the portal of your heart with beautiful light, through the lung space, down inside the rib cage, down through all of the organs and the body, through the kidneys, the adrenals, in through your reproductive organs, through the hips, down the legs, out through the tips of the toes. Asking every cell within the body now to open up its membranes, its cells, and breathe in this beautiful light, bringing a bathing of bliss and peace, surrender. I allow myself to receive this light. I kodondoro to sono teketero to tuiwa. Io anoro to su akatero no sonota. Akuairo no si kutaiwa niro no sototoa. E akatero no sono to kuano rono he sewa. Io kuane no sono to kutani roto. Yeseno ronosoa. Yesene ronosonotoa. Allowing yourself to breathe in this beautiful energy, the peace, bliss, centeredness, tranquility. Ayorono sotikitai wa warno toratewa. Hai rono wani rono soahi wani rono sotakai. Hai rono wani rono soa. Io wani rono toai wani rono toai roai wa. Hioane te kuane roto sua. Hiokani roto sohani rono soaiwa. Hiokani roto sukuani te kuani roto soaiwani ta hoani siwani rono soa. Hioani siniro sono. Hioani siwa. Hioani sikuani. Hone roto sukuani te kushkete roto ani se. Haiwano kuani tuanu sua. Thanking our beings of loving light. Thanking Goddess Priestess Ishtar. I'm thanking you for tuning in. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week. Many, many blessings. And I will talk to you all again soon.